Laos. Tucked away in Southeast Asia, it's a place that doesn't scream for attention. No beaches here. Landlocked, bordered by giants like China and Thailand. It's a country you have to seek out, a place that reveals its secrets slowly. But those secrets, man, they're worth the effort. Think mist-shrouded mountains, rivers winding like emerald serpents. Picture ancient temples swallowed by jungle, monks in saffron robes gliding through the morning light. The air is thick with the scent of incense, lemongrass, and something you can't quite place. It gets under your skin. This is a land where time seems to move differently. Life unfolds at a slower pace, dictated by the rhythms of the land. People here live close to the earth, their lives intertwined with the seasons, the rivers, the forests. There's a quiet dignity in it, a sense of connection that's both humbling and inspiring. But don't let the tranquility fool you. Laos has a history as rich and complex as the patterns woven into its traditional textiles. It's a story of kingdoms and conquests, of resilience and adaptation. Let's dive in, shall we? For centuries, this land was a tapestry woven from powerful kingdoms. The Khmer Empire left its mark, its legacy etched in stone at places like Wat Pu. Then came Lan Xang, the land of 1,000,000 elephants, a powerful kingdom that unified much of present-day Laos in the 14th century. Imagine the power, the majesty of a kingdom built on the backs of elephants. But power, like everything else, is fleeting. Internal strife weakened Lan Xang, leaving it vulnerable to the ambitions of its neighbors. The Burmese, the Siamese, they all took their turn, vying for control of this strategic corner of Southeast Asia. By the 19th century, Laos found itself under the thumb of French colonial rule, another chapter in its long and tumultuous story. Independence finally came in 1953, but peace remained elusive. Laos got swept up in the maelstrom of the Vietnam War, a proxy battleground in a larger conflict. The scars of that war, both physical and psychological, still linger. Unexploded ordnance still poses a danger in some areas, a stark reminder of a painful past. Through it all, the Lao people endured. They rebuilt, they adapted, they held on to their traditions. Theirs is a story of resilience, of finding strength in the face of adversity. It's a story etched in the lines on their faces, whispered in the wind rustling through the bamboo forests. To understand Laos, you got to understand its spirit. This is a place where ancient traditions run deep, where life is infused with a spirituality that's both tangible and elusive. It's in the air you breathe, the gentle smiles of the people you meet. Theravada Buddhism is the lifeblood of Lao culture. It's not just a religion here, it's a way of life. Every village has its weet, a temple that serves as a spiritual and social hub. You'll see monks in their saffron robes collecting alms in the morning, their presence a serene constant in the ebb and flow of daily life. But it's not all incense and chanting. Lao people have a deep respect for spirits, both benevolent and mischievous, that are believed to inhabit the natural world. They make offerings at spirit houses, small shrines found outside homes and businesses, to appease these spirits and ensure good fortune. Festivals are a riot of color, music and celebration. Bun Pai Mai, the Lao New Year, is a time for cleansing, for washing away the old and welcoming the new. Imagine getting doused with water in the streets, everyone laughing, everyone covered in a kaleidoscope of colors. It's a beautiful chaos. Let's be frank, Laos is one of the poorest countries in Southeast Asia. Life here isn't easy, especially for those in rural areas. The economy relies heavily on agriculture, with rice being the staple crop. Generations have toiled in these emerald green rice paddies, their lives dictated by the monsoon rains. But things are changing, slowly but surely. Tourism is on the rise, bringing much-needed income and exposure to the outside world. Hydropower projects, like the ones damming the mighty Mekong, are controversial but provide a source of revenue and electricity. Markets are the lifeblood of Laotian communities. They're a riot of sights, sounds and smells, a feast for the senses. You'll find everything here, from fresh produce and fish still wriggling in buckets to handicrafts and clothing. The bargaining is good-natured, the atmosphere electric. Life in Laos is a study in contrasts. It's a land of breathtaking beauty and heartbreaking poverty, of ancient traditions and modern challenges. It's a place that stays with you long after you've left, a land of untold stories waiting to be discovered.